Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. And the Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bearcats are facing third and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And the Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Dances away to buy time. There he goes! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. On the move and looking deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So now on comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Bowling Green's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem a guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They boot it away. Now on the return. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Now on the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
They'll run it from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Set to advance on the football.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides to back and leaves it. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Pine. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Hogan. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Caldwell. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the single back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Going to the run, it's Walker. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Fires complete on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was...
Picked off! What a play by this defense! And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, it's third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
just a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Pye. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Hogan. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Falcons are marching down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Pye. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Turns it loose. He's got it inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hands it off. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires left. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. On the run, still looking. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Pine. Now he's going to break the pocket. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes a connection. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, Pollock. I'm running it again right here on the 1-yard line.
And I think you still got 2 plays. 3rd down, be physical. All you got to do is fall forward, get...
Touchdown, Bowling Green! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Pine. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Walker. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Here's a heat. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, BG! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space, it's Walker. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off play action. Hauls it in. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, Hal, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a running room. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Garcia. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Get set, get set.
Hold and fire complete. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Using the quick game. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Strong, firm tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He makes a catch. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for a deep man. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so...
Going over the top. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to pass, it's Pine. He'll take another shot here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments.